more basketball action on your way dito sa 2019 PBA D-League Foundation Cup. Up next right here is Asia Slashes going up against the debuting CEU Scorpions. We all know what CEU Scorpions are capable of. Tignan natin, Asia Slashes will be put to the test in this game. Once again, Jay De La Cruz, credit Juan Bonal, inside here at the Inares Sports Arena sa Pasig. CEU Scorpions, this very young team right here, they were short-handed back in the previous conference, pero ngayon, they'll have some rescue right here dito sa laro na to.
Nakakatuwa nga itong liga natin yun, especially the second conference. Kasi we're seeing a mix of comebacking teams and comebacking players. Kumbaga mga mainstay ito sa D-League na nawala ng panandaliang panahon. Pero meron ka rin mga uprising, making a name for themselves like the CEU Scorpions. They've got really good players in their lineup. You've got St. Clair also here in this tournament. Kaya naman nakaka-excite na finally they're all meeting and coming together in the second conference to see who's a better match, old-timers or these newcomers. This is what we have for the CEU Scorpions.
Look at the rosters of the CEU Scorpions, of course, led by Coach Derek Pomaren. Yung 7 players na naglaro ng previous conference that made all the way to the finals is there. Samano pa ng mga players like Paul Escanola, who added Paul Escanola, sa yung Bling Morillo, who are added in the lineup. I mean, this CEU Scorpions is very deadly.
So from an 8-man lineup last year, check that last conference, ngayon po 10 na sila. Pero huwag natin kakalimutan, yung Magic 8 na players ng CEU Scorpions, hindi nyo po pwede maliitin. They were on their way to a fairy tale ride until they met, of course, the Signal Ateneo squad. Pero nonetheless, you cannot take anything away from CEU. So much respect was given to them. The players like itong si Franz Diaz, you got Rich Ginitaran, and of course, their reinforcement import na si Malik Diop na kumbaga isang buong laro, nila 40 minutes.
Every game.
Yeah, and that was really him pouring out his heart, giving everything that this sport demands, respect. And Malik Diop leading this CEU Scorpion squad right now. And things are looking up now for this conference. They are one of the favorite teams to win this all the way. But tingnan natin, etong Asia Slashes, naka-isang panalo na po to. They've got veterans like James Martinez in their lineup.
Tapos yung Adrian Celada, who led the way in their game against Sama. It was a close one, 106-105. Pero ibang klase yung pinakita nito ang Adrian Celada. 26 points, 3 rebounds. Ang init sa tres nito, 8 of 11 from 3-point area. Usong-uso dito at the early parts ng ating PBA D-League. Ang iinit ng mga players dito sa 3-point area.
Yun na nga yung nangyari pagdating sa analytics, no? It's either a close to or outside. But take a look at a couple of things that itong dalawang veterano na to, James Martinez and Levi De La Cruz, tingnan mo naman yung assist nila dun sa laro na yun. 28 assists against the AMA online education. James Martinez, 13 points, 3 rebounds. Levi De La Cruz, 12 points and 4 rebounds.
Starters sa magkabilang koponan, De La Cruz, Martinez, Reyes, Celat, and Guerrero for Asia Slashes. For the Scorpions, Gatsunga, Escalona, Diop, Ginitaran. And to complete the 5, you have Dave Bernabe for the Scorpions. First crack at the basket will go to the blue shirts in Asia Slashes. Celada immediately fires a free. Mukhang bound pa niya ata yung init niya back in their previous game against AMA. Post action, labas muna dito ka Escalona. Rich Ginitaran on the right side using that Diop string. Ginitaran, jumper is good.
Talagang patuloy pa rin. I mean, we have to understand in the previous conference, he missed most of their playing games due to an injury. But when he came back, doon na po, timing because kinailangan na talaga siya ng pupunan niya. That's why they lost a good number of their players at 8 na lang ang natira sa lineup nila. Rich Ginitaran carried his team to the finals. Kasama niya doon si Malik Diop at saka si Diaz.
Meanwhile, Gab Reyes getting away from that pressure defense ng Scorpions. First 2 points ng Asia Slashes. Sunga directing traffic at backcourt. Getting some pressure from the defense of Asia Slashes. Ginitaran. Diop is up top, hindi mabigyan ng bola. Ginitaran decided to attack. Difficult shot, wala. Ginitaran gets his own miss. Diop attacking inside. Malik Diop scores!
You always got to put a body on Malik Diop because he's trying to move without the ball. He was actually staying on top because he was waiting for a play that they called at hindi yata sinunod ni Rich Ginitaran. So sabi niya, since nagkaroon ng breakdown sa offensa, cutting to the basket, eh mukhang manapaganda pa.
Levy, bigay Gabreyes inside, challenging Malik Diop. And if you're Gabreyes, yun na dapat gawin mo. Try to keep on challenging itong defense ni Malik Diop. Kala mamaya sigurado, kung ulitin ni Gabreyes yan, he might taste a block from this very long and tall center. 2 minutes gone by. Almost 2 minutes gone by sa ating first quarter. Meanwhile, Gabreyes once again.
That interior passing, Gabreyes benefiting from it because Malik Diaz, he's trying to help out on defense. So he's got his eyes on different guys on the floor ng kalaban nila. By the time na nakapunta na kay Gabreyes yung bola, too late for him to help. But look at Gabreyes trying to make an effort to push Malik Diaz. Unsuccessful, but nonetheless able to come up with a stop. Malik Diaz just staying underneath the basket, being patient. At yan ang kadali. Gabreyes, napakapot na lang sa ulo niya.
Maraming centers, maraming coaches ang sumakasakit ng ulo because of the leg of this guy right here for the Scorpions, Malik Diop. Meanwhile, atake ni Gabreyes. There's a bump coming from, I think it's going on Escalona. Yes, it's on Escalona.
14 seconds on the
for
shot.
the Scorpions, 8-6. Have to take note, all of the 6 points of Asia Slashes belonging to Gabreyes. Celada, long two. Bothered there by Malik Diop.
Malik Diaz, just an outstretched long arm, be able to, syempre, siguro na-scout na rin nila yung tendencies na ito. Sila na mahilig tumira sa labas.
So on the left side. Alabas dito si Rich Ginitaran, but quick hands from Adrian Celada. Celada all the way. Celada with the layup.
Adrian Celada.
Right now, itong si Sunga having a hard time facilitating the offense because Celada good read on that perimeter passing. He's able to cut the passing lane for that fast break.
If anything, regarding sa lineup dito ng Scorpions, they're playing, I think, Franz Diaz some reduced minutes. Mamaya will confirm with the coaching staff.
At talaga naman kahit anong pahinga ni Franz Diaz sa konferensya na to, reduced minutes talaga after what happened because you know, there were games that walang labasan talaga eh.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
We're tied at 8 here with 6:41 remaining sa first quarter. Dave Bernabe outside. And up to Bert Sunga. Sunga going in. Sunga attacking. May nabali pa ni Bert Sunga. Gets that one off the glass.
That was a good strong drive by Sunga. It's good body control in the air.
And Malik Diop with a steal. CEU Scorpions attacking Escalona. Down low to Diop. Diop hindi makakawag. Super fall from behind.
Gabreyes just proud. And,
Just
you know,
putting up a challenge on Diop.
No, take a look at this replay. Gabreyes just caught it in the air. Just the right time. And it's a friendly competition. Malik Diop, just a kind-hearted man. Talaga naman hindi kinagat yung trash talking neto ni Gabreyes.
Kahit ganyan katangkad yung tao na si Malik Diop.
Bait
Yes,
eh, no?
bait,
Hindi
yes.
makakasakit ng labok eh.
So para sila magkaibigan ni June Marfari kasi sila pagsamahin mo. No? There's two nice guys on the court right there. But Diop just being challenged by the defense of Asia Slashes.
Foul number 21, Dave Bernabe.
Foul will be called on Dave Bernabe.
2 on the Scorpions.
And referee Albert Nubla, I think he had enough with Coach Derek Pomarin complaining. May wawarningan pa dito.
Technical foul on the Scorpions head coach, Gary Bumarin, for use of profane language.
Tinuluyan yan si Coach Derek Pomarin.
Wala
Use
nang-
of profane language.
Pagka ganun, wala nang warning yun.
Diretso na.
Agad yun.
Ang mangyayari yan, kung may technical foul na yan, wala na ring warning yan for resentment to a call,
Yeah.
continuous complaining,
Shooting
diretso
the
technical na yan.
free throw is James Martinez.
This early in the game, 6-13 pa lamang sa ating first quarter. And Martinez, walang problema doon sa kanyang technical free throw. 6-13 remaining, still a 1-point lead for the Scorpions. But the ball belongs to Asia Slashes at this moment. David De La Cruz, one-on-one with Kurt Sunga. Selada has it. Ikot kay James Martinez sa kaliwa. Two-man game is Selada ni Martinez. Almost threw that ball away. Guerrero, far side 17. No. Rebound by Malik Diop. CEU looking to attack. Zunga, hindi malampasan si Levi de la Cruz this time. Diop, put that ball down. Labas kay Escalona. Far side 3. That is short. Bernabe almost got that rebound. But the ball will go out of bounds.
Timeout Asia Slashes.
Slashes ang bola. But Asia Slashes turn to call it time right here. 10-9 ang ating score. CEU with the lead.
PBA Commissioners Cup 2019 semifinals. Game 4 of the Series 9 and the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Game time is at 7 p.m. TNT Catroma versus Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. PBA, laban kung laban.
Again, take a look at the participating teams. CEU, Scorpions, and Asia Slashes belonging to Group A. Kasama nila AMA Online Education, Haskem, iWalk, Marinero Filipino, at ang Nail Talk Savio. Again, CEU Scorpions making their debut game dito. Asia Slashes in their previous game, winning a really close one against AMA Online Education. Pero nag-istorya nung laro na yun kasi Asia Slashes were leading majority of the game eh. Umabot pa nga ng double digits eh. Pero humabol lang yung AMA. Again, we saw how AMA played earlier. Yung grit nandun eh. But yung veteran mindset, yung magiging wise na nitong Asia Slashes ang nanaig dun sa laro na yon. And Asia Slashes will once again face another young team sa katawan na CEU Scorpions. Long three, that is short. Again, Malik Diop inside plus a foul.
And that's the second time Malik Diop has bailed out the CEU Scorpions. Those 3 consecutive plays wherein people that took the shots were way out of the position that they probably should be. But again, just because of those offensive rebounds, na bibigyan ng second chance opportunity itong CEU Scorpions.
Pasok yung bonus free throw ni Malik Diop. 5 and 23 remaining in the first quarter. 13-9 is the count. CEU Scorpions up by 4. Adrian Celada overshoots that 3. Labanan sa ilalim. Who gets the basketball? Referee says it's jump ball.
Rich Ginitara diving for the ball, pero to si Guerrero right on his track.
RJ Dallas coming in for
RJ Dallas replacing Adrian Celada. Now we're talking about RJ Dallas. Nakikita natin ito sa 3x3.
Oh, and ano to eh, rebounder to eh.
James Martinez, far side 3. In and out. Rebound battle. Of course, Malik Diop will win. Takbo dito ang mga nakaputi. Bernabe inside. Dave Bernabe scores plus a foul.
As it counts for Dave Bernabe.
Ito ng mga power forward in the sentro ng
Taking foul, number
CEU Scorpions.
99,
Take a look at this lob pass. Timed it perfectly. Good patient offense there. He's gathering himself with that layup.
Bonus free throw for Dave
May
Bernabe.
observation mo, even Dave Bernabe, no? Ang haba rin nung...
Alam mo, maling team to eh. Dapat nasa TIP engineers to eh.
Lahat ng mahaba na doon.
Basta mahaba at athletic at pang TIP yan.
Pasok yung bonus ni Dave Bernabe. Score natin niya 16-9. CEU with a 7-point lead. Martinez, hounded. Trap si Martinez. And wise move to call time. Ito si James Martinez.
30-second timeout, Asia
It's going to be
Slashes.
30-second time
Tomas
of penalty
Malo.
here for Asia Slashes, for the team of Coach Alvin Gray. They don't want to waste the momentum that they had back in their previous game. Doon silang tuloy-tuloy dito. Kasi like you said, this is just a short, ano lang to eh, maikling preliminaries lang to eh.
Magandang ano to eh, magandang star on your shoulder if you do beat CEU. CEU is one of those favorite teams in their groupings. And that sends a message to everybody else if you're Asia Slashes. Para matalo mo yung runner-up sa ating previous conference, malaking bagay yun.
Imagine, they were 7 people lang yung CEU Scorpions. They even managed to get 1 win mula from that mighty Signal Ateneo team eh. So let's see. Play goes on for Asia's Lashes. After that timeout, matapos matrap ito si James Martinez. David De La Cruz, bigay kay Felix Apreco. New face on the floor for the blue shirts.
Felix Apreco played with the Marinero Filipina in the previous conference.
Back by Apreco, wala yung kanyang tapon. Rebound ni Malik Diop. Just held it there by RJ Deles. Ayaw tantanan ni Deles itong si Malik Diop. 4:26 remaining in the first quarter. Diop outside. Lalabas si France Diaz. He's now in the game. Diaz against Levi De La Cruz. Binigay kay Diop. Doon sa poste. Shot lang at 5. At may tatawagan dito ng holding foul si RJ Deles.
Holding foul, number 99, RJ Deles.
Just a tall order for RJ Deles to guard Malik Diop at the post.
I don't think he's gonna bounce. RJ Deles, alam naman natin matapang.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Now I think they're getting a Preku on Diop.
Palit ng matchup dito ang Asian Slashes pero France Diaz going all the way. Pitin nga lang yung layup. Rebound ni Deles. Asian Slashes moving forward. Apreco wanting to challenge Diop. Apreco brave challenge right there. Wala. Rebound ni Rich Ginitaran. Ginitaran was fouled by James Martinez bago pa makasetup itong si Rich para makapuntos.
Holding foul, number 13, James Martinez. Yes, at the first. 5 on Asia Slashes.
So under 4 minutes remaining dito sa
Francis
first
Camacho
quarter.
coming in for James Martinez.
Yung face on the floor para sa Asia Slashes, Francis Camacho replacing James Martinez. Pretty tall guard dito.
Yep.
1. Diaz. Lalabas dito si Tuwadles. Ikot dito kay Bernabe. Long 2, no. Rebound ni Camacho.
Somehow, I think CEU is not getting the shots that they want to take. Maganda yung pressure defense sa pinapakita ng Asia Slashes. Is pushing itong CEU out of their comfort zone.
Apreco, clean block by Malik Diop.
That's the 3rd time Malik Diop has stopped. I mean, come on, man. You can't take those shots in front of Malik Diop. I mean, what were you thinking? And Felix Apreco na makamot siya. Nitupi yung kamay niyan. Umiiksi na lang pagcha-challenge.
O pre, ayun, kinakatsawan pa siya ni Coach Mike Bundia. Sabi, Felix, huwag ganun.
Nagbaka sakali ka pa eh.
Oo. Ganda naman saksanay sa ilalim. Drop pass kay Felix Apreco. Di nga lang pumasok. Ganda sana ng play doon ni Adrian Alban. Meanwhile, CEU has the ball. They're up by 7. Turnover. Asia Slashes pushing forward. Camacho, stop and pop. Pull-up jumper, wala. Rebound na naman ni Malik Diop.
Rebounds ba ito si Malik Diop because he's
Busy.
pulling down everything down.
8 rebound now for Malik Diop. Dito sa ating first quarter pa lang ha. 7 points, 8 rebounds. Meanwhile, love pass si Ginitaran, masyadong mababa. Nakakuha yun ng Asia Slashes. Alban attacking, but France Diaz was there. Diaz charging forward. Diaz 4-on-1. Rich Ginitaran will finish.
4 guys there for CEU.
Rich,
Sprinting down. Asia Slashes couldn't find anybody to help them out in the transition defense.
18-9 is the score. 2:26 remaining in the first quarter. Jason Delfenado, pasok na rin dito sa loob. Deles, bigay kay Apreco. Nasa raduan. Labas kay Alban. Labas na naman dito kay Delfenado. Shot lang at 3. Delfenado. 3-pointer short. CEU looking to increase this lead to double digits. Ginitaran. Bigay kay Bernabe sa poste. Diop asking for Diop! Two-handed smash!
Basket. Somebody's got to push him out. Felix Apreco, sorry. Couldn't do anything there. Ganun nakalapit. Nataas na lang ni Malik Diop yun.
Jason Delfenado posting of France Diaz. France Diaz, usual tough guard move, hindi magpapaatras pag pinoposting mo. Look at this one right here. This just easy for Malik Diop. Humabol yung Apreco. Yan tuloy. Walang kaharap yung Malik Diop. Easy. Salambak. para kay Malik Diop. 20-9 ang ating score. CEU ang labang.
2019 PBA Examination Cup games on August 5 Monday. Severe that the United Sports Arena versus 1:30 p.m. Albuquerque Kings versus the Black Mamba. Second game 3:30 p.m. Marinero Filipino Skippers versus Hasgaba Green Warriors. Third and last game 5:30 p.m. TIP Engineers versus BRD Sumisit Basilan St. Clair Saints.
Again, paalala sa tournament format natin, single round robin per group, so 6 games each team. Quarterfinals, magtatapat pa rin sa pagitan ng mga groups lang. Top seed versus the 4th seed, the same group. Second seed versus the 3rd seed in same group. Pero first seed and second seed with a twice to beat advantage. Semifinals, best of 3. Finals natin, best of 3 as well. 11-point lead for the Scorpions, 20-9, a minute and 43 here in the first quarter. Atake sa ilalim, masyadong maraming nakaputi. Kick out kay Camacho, 3-pointers good.
Ayan ba hinahanap ni Camacho?
Francis Camacho, 3!
That was a better run in the offense para sa Asian Slashes. Kanina para they didn't really know what to do. Just moving the ball but without a purpose. This time around, good ball movement. Samantala itong Asian Slashes on the defensive end is now on a 2-3 zone trying to eliminate that Malik Diop factor.
Hindi makashoot pa rin dito ang Scorpions. They have 4 on the shot clock. Diaz launches. Diaz throws up a prayer. Kapos. Takbo ang Asia Slashes dito. Alban. Bigay kay Camacho. Camacho pumarma ng 3. Can't make it back to back. But on the rebound play, Felix Apreco will be tagged for the loose ball foul.
Loose ball foul on number 14. Felix Apreco, penalty. First
Free
foul
throws dito
on
kasi
Felix
penalty
Apreco.
ng Asia Slashes. And it's gonna be, I think, that is Van Clef Tagal, player number 11 of
Free
the
throws for
Scorpions,
Van Tagal.
who is gonna shoot some free throws. Di sinasabi natin yung mga to the rescue.
Ito yung bagong reinforcements ng CEU. Again, for those who didn't know, in the first conference, CEU actually played under band with only midway through the conference. Natira na lang sa kanilang kupunan roughly around 7 or 8 players. And but still,
Shooting 2
that
free throws
fairy
is
tale ride of
Santos.
CEU
Galant stand pa.
got them to the finals, won a game against Signal Ateneo, only to fall short, but nonetheless, respect has been given where it is due. CEU Scorpions made it all the way.
And you have to take note as itong ang made the free throw is Jerome Santos. 21-12 pa CEU. You have to take note, CEU Scorpions, ang range lang ng kanilang edad ng buong team is from 18 to 21 years old. No player is age over 21. Grabe, ganito kabata itong koponan na to as RJ Perez didn't get that bounce to go in. 41 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Eric Tuandes, binigay dito kay Jerome Santos, balik kay Tuandes, ikot kay France Diaz, shot clock at 11 for the Scorpions. Lost that ball, almost a counter steal, but Eric Tuandes stopped that fast break from commencing.
Holding foul, number 16, Eric Tuantes. JP Sano coming in for RJ
Asia
Dennis.
Slashes adding some size here. Papasok dito sa JP Saraw. And on the other
Blake
side,
Murillo
Blake
for
Murillo.
Eric Tuantes.
Another new player for the Scorpions. Upo muna dito. Itong si Eric Tuantes. Shot clock and game clock at 5-second differential. Delfinado looking at Saraw. Hindi maibigay yung bola. Delfinado bigay kay Prego sa kaliwang kanto. Shot clock at 6 for Asia Slashes. Prego left elbow jumper. Didn't get that bounce. Ball will go out of bounds. It will stay with the blue shirts.
Parang teritoryo na ni Malik Diop yung shaded area. Basta kulay blue kay Malik Diop na yan.
Walang gusto
No
lumapit.
trespassing, no entrance.
Ikot si Camacho. Difficult shot. Camacho nakapuntos pa.
Francis Camacho.
Naghahanap pa ng foul doon. Franz Diaz.
And the
Good throw go though. With our first quarter, nagtapos na. Malik Diop just asserting his presence in that shaded lane. Walang makakapasok sa ilalim pagdating naman sa opensa. Akin ang bola, akin ang rebound, akin ang puntos. Malik Diop lording over in that shaded lane. May pahabol pang sa lampisak. Easy flush for Malik Diop. Score natin sa ating pagtatapos ng first quarter, 21-14. CEU with the lead. Scorpions, this is what happened sa kanilang kampanya dito throughout the PBA D-League. Kaya, number 2 foundation. Kinukwento mo ito kanina eh. Number 2 sila sa foundation group. Pagdating ng quarterfinals, natira na lang sa kanila 8. Di na sila makapagdagdag kasi tapos yung moratorium. Tapos, tinalo nila. Mabibigat naman. Go for goal. Tapos, tinalo nila ang St. Clair. Tapos, Signal at nila yung nakalaban nila. Just the Scorpions. Sipin mo yung go for goal, tinalo nila. Mabigat yung lineup na yun, but with 8 players in their lineup, nakaya nila eh. Pero ngayon, umpisa na tayo ng second quarter. Jason Delfinato rejected on his 3-point attempt. And those kind of plays, na-develop yung mga confidence yung tulad nila Jerome Santos, offensively and defensively. Diop, nice spin move. Napalakas nga lang yung layup. Rebound ni Apreco.
There's a good spin and Malik Diop quite frustrated.
Closely guarded dito si Adrian Alban. Nitong si Blink Morillo. Alban going right. Alban spin move. Binigay kay Apreco. Apreco lumapit pa ng konti. Gets the jumper.
Only making that short jumper and Malik Diop having to sag on defense. He's got to respect that short jumper by Apreco.
5-point lead for the Scorpions, 21-16. Morillo. Ikot dito kay France Diaz. And referee Gomer Obina says we have a foul to review. So, punta muna sa ating shaded area ang mga players. Kasi wrestling battle going on dun sa malayo dun sa bola eh. And right now, they're gonna review that play. Hahatulan yun kung regular holding foul lang ba yun.
Nagkaroon tayo ng girian. The weak side of offense.
Ito, referee Gomer Obina. Kasama niya Francis Bello, Albert Nubla, tsaka itong si Angelo Bongolan. What is the announcement? Mukhang mahaba-haba ito. Mukhang mahaba-haba yung announcement. They have to re-review it. Pero going dito sa stats 1, no, yung field goal shooting ng Scorpions, again, the usual. Malik Diop, ang dahilan nito, 9 of 16 from 2-point area. Total 9 of 16 sa inside area.
Yan yung offensive rebounds.
Laying it down, penalty 1 number 80, Jason Delfinato. Jason Delfinato has to sit on the bench for 3 playing minutes.
F1 dito si Jason
Here's the
Delfinato.
for Jason Delfinato.
So Gab Reyes, papasok dito. Sa loob ay si James Martinez. At ang bibigyan ng free throws, dalawang free throws.
Two free throws for Pantang.
So again, pisikalan yung nangyari kanina between Jason Delfinato and
that's because
Pantagal.
it happened in front of the referee, so it's impossible not to call that. Oh, but spoiled both free throws.
Well, first
Reyes
in the conference, malapit pa ito si Pantagal.
One possession stays with the CEU Scorpions. 14 seconds on the shot
Usual
clock.
cliche yun, yung jitters no? First game jitters, kumbaga, para dito sa CEU Scorpions. Again, Pantagal on the lineup dito sa PBA para sa CEU Scorpions. So as this guy holding the basketball and directing traffic, si Big Morillo. France Diaz, libre para sa 3. Good line, pero kapos. Dylan Alban with the board.
Right now, good challenge so far for Asia Slashes. Kahit papano, they've been foiling, but oh,
Walang narating yung tira ni Gab Reyes. Malik Diop erased that one. Murillo to Diop. Diop was pushed. And again, they're going to review that pushing foul by Francis
All
Camacho.
players please proceed initiated area.
Kasi it seems there was no intention for the ball.
Both teams are advised to reserve proper bench
look at this
cover.
again.
Nadulas pa yung Malik Diop eh.
And that was a shove there.
Ito na.
Deliberate foul by number
It's
23,
gonna be a
Francis
deliberate
Camacho.
foul. Aminado naman kasi si Francis Camacho na ipapaul niya.
Yeah.
Pero
It's
mali
the
lang yung
first
parade.
review on Asia Slashes.
But it's not, there's no contention there because you have to, the question is, are you going for the ball or not?
Remember dito sa PBA, yung gravity ng foul dito, hindi naman ang tanong dito is kung kung may intention ka ba, kung sinasadya ba o hindi. Ang tanong lang dito, if you're going for the ball eh. Ito, dalawang free throw si Malik Diop, tapos ball possession pa to. Hindi naawa yung pangalawa.
Levying the reviews coming in for Ian Alban. Jaggers Laude for Francis Camacho.
Score still stands at 22-16. 8:30 remaining here in the second quarter. Pupupuli si Francis Camacho at si Ian Alban. Back on the floor, Levy de la Cruz. And new face on the floor for Asia Slashes, si Jaggers Laude. Bomba sa ilalim si Bernabe. Diop gets it. Diop!
Alam mo rin. Oo. But a good, well-run play against the half-court 2-3 zone of Asia Slashes.
24-16 CEU. James Martinez. Mukhang walang planong patirayan ng CEU to Martinez sa press eh. David de la Cruz. Download to Saraw. Ganda sana ng pasahan. Kaso anticipated ni Murillo. Murillo leading the fast break to France Diaz. Diaz nag-invento ng tira after all those bumps and contacts. Wala. De la Cruz charging forward. Binigay kay Lauder. Inabot pa kay David De La Cruz. There's a Malik Diop inside. Kaya nagdalawang isip itong Asia Slashes.
Like a no entry zone, you know?
De La Cruz, shot clock at 9. Jaggers Lauder for 3. Too strong. Rebound. France Diaz gets it.
You gotta appreciate how CEU is just fighting for every dead ball. Sorry, 50-50 ball. And then they hurt them with that fast big 3.
Mid-range jumper by Bling Murillo. It's good. 10-point lead now for the Scorpions.
Double-double na ba ito si Malik Diop?
Double-double na. Malik Diop now with 12 points and 10 rebounds. 7 and 15 pa sa ating second quarter. Malayo-layo pa to. Murillo giving it to France Diaz. Shot clock at 8 for CEU. Nice passing right there by the Scorpions.
You gotta appreciate Malik Diop. He is a new. He has added more arsenal to his skill set. Take a look at this quick passing by Malik Diop. Dump inside. Ooh,
It's
beautiful.
Nalito ang depensa ng Asia Slashes doon. CEU Scorpions up by 12, 28-16. We have this timeout.
Jim Del Capo coming in for France Diaz. Joshua Mastingas for
Talk about the high
Mario.
percentage
And
shooting
the
pagdating sa Asia
for
Slashes.
JP Santos.
Tapos merong Malik Diop na nagbabantay doon sa shaded lane para sa CEU Scorpions. Asia Slashes, so far 6 of 17 doon sa inside the 3-point area. Pagdating sa points in the paint, pahirapan pa rin para sa Asia Slashes. -10 sila against CEU Scorpions. And Asia Slashes will try to attack in this plate right here. Adrian Salata back in the game. Nice pass to Gab Reyes. Reyes got hit in the face, gets the basket.
Ito yung window na hinihintay ng Asia Slashes. Pagkaupo ni Malik Diop, parang biglang luminaw yung paningin nila sa loob. All of a sudden, they can see each other. And ito si Gab Reyes able to maximize that, gets an end one play.
if you're Asia Slashes right now, you have to keep that bounding. You have to keep pounding that ball in that shaded lane. At sigurado yan din yung game plan dito ni Coach Alvin Gray. Malik Diop taking some press dito. 6 and 48 sa ating second quarter. Nakaagaw pa ang mga Blue Shirts. James Martinez cannot score that layup. Bola babalik sa Asia Slashes. De La Cruz to Martinez. Tora pa na 3. Balik kay Sedada. Siya ang pupukol ng 3. Too strong.
Medyo malamig dito si Celada after being scoring 26 points in their previous game. Hasn't really been an impact in offense.
David De La Cruz to the rescue in that offensive play. Babasa pitong laman ng CEU. 28 to 21 rather. 6 and 18 here in the second quarter. Abastiles now on the floor. Binigay dito kay De Ocampo. Tapos yung kanyang tres. Jeff Carlos De Ocampo. Atake ni Laude. I think Jerome Santos will be called for the personal.
Pushing foul, number 12, Jerome Santos. Is the first.
Importante yun, kailangan bibigyan mo pa rin ng espasyo somehow yung atake na.
Rich Ginitaran coming in for Jerome Santos.
Napakasusad eh. As Rich Ginitaran making his way to the floor, upo muna si Jerome Santos. 28 CEU, 21 Asia Slashers. Celada attacking. Celada almost got blocked. Nice defense right there by Ginitaran. CEU with the possession.
That is still struggling here in the game.
Big Morillo. Harap sa Celada. Binigay kay Ginitaran. Shot block and then Ginitaran. Left-handed layup. Got fouled there by Gab Reyes.
Yun yung hinihinitay nila eh, no? Ngayon lang pumasok ulit to si Rich Ginitaran. He is their legit scorer. And nung naupo siya sa bench, parang natigil yung magiging source of points for CEU. The other guy that's helping them out is si Malik Diop. But Malik Diop is not a shot creator. He's a recipient of a good lob pass or good positioning, good assist. But ito si Rich Ginitaran is a shot creator.
Felix Abrego giving in for Gabriels.
Balik sa loob.
Third
Felix
for
Abrego.
Bling Morillo.
Kurt Sunga also making his way back, replacing Bling Morillo. At isa pa hindi ko nakikita dito for Rich Ginitaran as he is making his second free throw. Wala ring problema. Yung outside shooting ni Ginitaran, hindi pa natin nakikita dito sa laro na to. 8-point lead for the Scorpions. 5 and 43 remaining the second quarter. David De La Cruz. Calling out the play here. Lalabas si Laude at si Apreco. Using the Apreco screen. Ganda na play na yun. Kaso nasa na doon si Apreco. Celada recovers it. Down low to Apreco. Apreco inside. Yes!
Felix Abrego from Andre
Wala si
Angeles.
Malik Diop. Namimiesta bigla itong Asia Slashes sa loob. Brings the lead down to 6. And they have this full court pressure.
Ganda sana ng trap. Kaya na CEU. Inside. Joshua Abastillas. Pinali pa. Wala yung tira. Another opportunity for the Blue Shirts. De La Cruz against Sunga. De La Cruz. Kick out kay Laude. Inside naman kay Apreco. Atake sa ilalim. Wala narating yung play. Nice defense by the Scorpions. Ginitaran running. Ginitaran bumangga kay Laude. Wala. Sunga. Nagkantay ng babangga sa kanya. And he gets fouled. He will shoot 2 free
Foul
throws.
number 8, Jack Gruslaude. He is up first. 4 on Asia Slashes.
Jegros Laude, matagal-tagal din nating di nakita sa PBA D-League to eh.
2 free throws for Kurt Sunga.
Of course, yung nandito naglalaro yung Team Batangas.
Yep.
Kasama doon ito nga si Jegros Laude. Kasama yun sila Cedric Ablasa, Chris De La Peña. Pero for Coach Alvin Gray and his team dito sa Asia Slashes, giving them another dynamic pagdating sa kanilang offense as Kurt Sunga makes the second free throw. Back to an 8-point lead for the CEU Scorpions, 31 to 23. Agaw pa ang CEU. Sunga inside. Ang lalim na nun at nakakuha siya ng foul again against Jegros Laude.
De La Cruz a little bit sloppy with that. Complacent with his pass, and itong CEU all of a sudden switching it up with a full court pressure. Alam mo, na-miss natin sa kanila yan eh. Alam mo, notorious ang CEU sa full court pressure. Pero nung naging 8 na lang yung manlalaro nila, medyo nag-pull back yung full court pressure nila. Di na natin masyado nakita in the second half of the last conference. But ngayon na may 10 manlalaro na ulit sila, kaya na naman mag-full court pressure. Kaya bigla-bigla, nilabas nila to, forcing that turnover. Sunga on the free throw line, hoping to extend their lead.
4:46 remaining sa ating second quarter. Kurt Sunga makes the second free throw. Sa 10-point lead. Nakapress dito ang CEU. Again, everything is happening here with Malik Diop sitting on the bench. Guerrero back in the game. Ganda ng pass sa ilalim kay Prego. Supal pa lang inabot dito kay Dave Bernabe. Ball will go out of bounds. It will remain with Asia Slashes. Dinadaan naman sa bilis ng CEU. Itong kanilang depensa. Linis ang supal pa kay Prego. Samantala, Celada pinangga sa mid-air. Gets that layup. Sa foul.
Mas gusto pa niya yung mahirap na tira. Kanina, he had a couple of good wide open layups, but a good read on the defense of CEU when they're collapsing. Tingnan mo this replay. Nagkaroon ng sumundot at sumugal, and Celada just not even seeing the ring. Challenging the defense of CEU, but misses on his free throw. Oh, gets the offensive rebound. Asia Slashes has another chance.
De La Cruz fires a three. That is in for Levi De La Cruz.
Levi De La Cruz, 3.
And Coach Derek Pumaran, hindi na hahayaang makuha pa ng Asia Slashes sa momentum dito. Immediately call time with 4:24 remaining here in the second quarter. 33-28, CEU with a 5-point lead. And again, Coach Derek Pumaran, like we said earlier, sa yung usual dito lang kapag malaki na lamang nila, kahit isang victory lang tatawag na ng timeout yan eh.
And that's how you protect the lead that you have, diba? You want to break the momentum of your opposing the opponent, and then timeouts are using timeouts at the best time, and the timing of it. Tempo. Asia Slashes has now brought the lead down to 5.
Next games ng CEU Scorpions. Every Thursday sila maglalaro dito. 3 straight Thursdays mula ngayon sa 8 kalaban ng Samuel Education in CMA Online Education at the 22nd. It's gonna be the iWalk Chargers. It's Asia Slash's turn to apply a full court pressure against the Scorpions. Montek paagaw dito and totally lost that ball.
They've been successful in the full court press. Nakailang turnover na sila ng pinilit against CEU.
Celada, bigay kay Levi De La Cruz. Shot lock at 12. De La Cruz to Apreco. Nandun na yung Malik Diop kaya hindi na ulit makatira ang Asia Slashes sa ilalim. Martinez cannot get that three to drop. CEU will try to get some points here. A 10-point lead that has become 5 at this moment with 3:47 remaining in the second quarter. Sunga, Tuginitaran. May tumilapon na taga-Asia Slashes. Offensive foul yun kay Dave Bernabe.
It was a good call by the referee.
That's a foul,
Bernabe
number 21,
sits
Dave
the
Bernabe.
shoulders a little bit.
It's
He's laid off quite well.
Muntik nang makarating sa lugar ng table of Asia Centric sa Guerrero. Si Guerrero yung tumilapon. We've been talking about this earlier. You know how players right now sell goals, eh, no? Nadadaan sa timing at saka sasama ng konting acting. Meanwhile, nice anticipation right there from Jem De Ocampo.
Calling foul number 7, Levi De La Cruz.
Pinipila na siya ni Levi De La Cruz.
Second
Penalty
foul
na
on
ang
Levi De La
Asia
Cruz.
Slashes dito. So it's gonna be 2 free throws for Jem De Ocampo.
2 free throws for Clint Moreno.
33-28 CEU with a 5-point lead. Again, this is a new face on the floor dito. Jem De Ocampo bringing jitters.
Pero I mean, I'm happy to see guys coming in for CEU. I mean, awang-awa tayo dun sa mga katulad ni Diaz na talagang walang saban.
Lalo yung Malik Diop na siya lang nag-iisang malaki doon. Siguro lumaki ng harap niya doon sa go for goal. Nag-Kenneth Buchuka. Pagdating doon sa St. Clair, meron kang Muhammad Pare. Pagdating doon sa signal natin na yun, meron kang Sandali. There's a takedown attempt that happened there. Again, merong jiu-jitsu nangyayari doon sa shaded lane. It's between Rich Ginitaran and Felix Apreco. And a double foul was called. Look at this replay right here.
Jockeying for position.
Double
Nagkaroon
foul, number
ng
40.
holding hands.
And on number 10, Rich Ginitaran.
Para sila nagup na braso.
Oo.
Parang ginagawa sa sa mga physical education classes na yung mga stand attempts na
Yung mga style mong ganyan, Jay, hindi ko alam yun. I don't know what you're talking about.
But ball will still remain with the Scorpions kasi possession ng Scorpions yun. So 3 and 16 remaining.
Magal yung laro natin. A lot of dead ball situations, a lot of fouls given up, a lot of broken plays.
34-28 CEU. Very sticky defense right there by Levi De La Cruz. Kickball pa yung nangyari.
Kickball. Francis Camacho coming in for Rickson Guerrero.
So suffice to say na naging defensive oriented itong second quarter na to eh. Malik Dio. Ngayon ang bantay niya si Gab Reyes. Ginitaran inside. Gumalog na palabas. Dio offensive board. Wala yung kanyang tira. Rebound dito.
CEU's contesting na tinamaan daw yung tira ni Rich Ginitaran. Could have been a goaltending here.
Gab Reyes attacking inside. There's a big man inside. Hindi makatira. Ikot ang Asia Slashes dito. Libre sila sa tres. Short. Malik Diop with the rebound. Diop right now with his 12th rebound here in this game. Sunga got it to go.
Good open floor attack. Malik Diop leading the way. Didn't turn the ball over but found the right guy for that floater.
36-28 CEU. 2 and 22 remaining here in the first half. De La Cruz going right. Nakaharang si Ginitaran. De La Cruz kick out kay Martinez. They have 6 to shoot. Martinez using that Reyes screen. Kay Camacho. Corner 3. Hindi pumasok. But somebody blew a whistle. It's referee Albert Robles says foul on Jerome Santos.
His second four on the Scorpions.
Over-challenge ang kanyang ginawa
Three free
doon.
throws for
Trying
Francis
to chase
Camacho.
after Camacho in the corner, but Camacho check that, had his hands extended and di napigilan yung momentum.
3 free throws ngayon dito si Francis Camacho. Pasok yung una. So with 2:06 remaining, opportunity for Asia Slashes na again to trim this lead down.
RG Dennis coming in for Adrian Senada.
Pasok si Deles. Upo muna si Andrian Celada. Third free throw of Francis Camacho. It's good. Down to a 6-point lead. 36-30. Ginitaran now.
2 minutes.
2-1-2 zone ang ginagawa dito ng Asia Slashes. Sunga up top. Binigay kay De Ocampo. Launch that 3. All net for Jeff De Ocampo.
There's a good line in that shot. There was good ball movement. Trying to be patient against this zone of Asia Slashes.
Nick Moreno, 3.
Martinez. Fakes that 3. Napatalo si De Ocampo. Martinez. Kick out dito kay Levi De La Cruz. Shot block at 10. Ikot kay Dennis. Hindi makaporma ang Asia Slashes sa ilalim. Salamat kay Malik Diop. But they'll get another crack at the basket here.
Isipin mo yung James Martinez was already open for that jumper pero nagdalawang isip kasi si Malik Diop nandun lang eh.
Jeff De Ocampo blew that layup. Pero Jerome Santos to the rescue for that follow-up.
Jerome Santos.
Back to an 11-point lead for the Scorpions. Francis Camacho cannot get that three.
And Asia Slashes will have to calm down. They're too much in a hurry. Gab Reyes claiming he was fouled. Pero binaba niya lang talaga yung bola na kaya lumabas.
Yep. And nowhere to go to. Again, yung factor ng Malik Diop, no, just been foiling every attempt of Asia Slashes inside the shaded area. It makes them question, they second-guess their shots kahit nandun na. Like I said, kanina James Martinez good drive to the basket.
Ganda pa sana ng alley-oop play, pero Malik Diop ibinaba muna. Pagsalampak niya, sigurado.
Wow, second slam for today for Malik Diop.
43-30. 47 seconds remaining. And May sumabit doon. Ganda sana ng
Holding
atake
foul number
dito.
12,
Chris
Jerome Santos,
Tulau.
his third.
New face on the floor para sa Asia Slashes. Good display right here.
Pantaga coming in for Jerome Santos.
Alam ni Reyes at ni RJ Dennis na magkakaroon ng alip kaya manage na eh. Pero sobrang haba.
Tsaka undersized yung bigs
14
ng
seconds
Asia
shot.
Slashes eh.
Sa sobrang haba lang talaga ng mga galamay ni Malik Diop. Naabot pa rin. Shot clock at 7 for the blue shirts.
Oh, another good stop. Asia Slashes just not knowing where to get their points from.
Masyadong mababa yung pass kay Malik Diop. Kaya reset sila dito. Sunga, thought about a 3. Attacks instead. Down low to Diop. Diop, nabitin pa. Gets the basket.
That's his guys on Mago Diop.
The end one play, and Malik Diop not satisfied with his first attempt.
And
Needed the
foul,
rebound
number
to add to his
99,
stat. Take a look at this. Kapos, tulog ulit, put back, may foul pa.
I'm pretty sure nagkaroon ng hesitation doon kasi parang gusto isalampak ni Diop tapos binibi na lang eh. Kaso mintis yung bonus. But referee Mark Bongolan says, isa pa kasi may baga pumasok si Gabriel. 45-30, CEU 15-point lead. Malik Diop right now with 16 points. Samano pa na 13 rebounds. Make that 17.
Nang lumobo na ng lumobo, no? Napako na tong Asia Slashes. They don't know where to get their points from. Wala na masyado nagko-contribute. They've been running plays pero not to finish. Or just the presence talaga of Malik Diop in the lane. See, another turnover.
Nakaka-atake sa loob pero naagawan pa rin. 3-on-1. Brave layup right there. Taran cleaning up that attempt by Van Tagal. Final 2 seconds. De La Cruz wala. Tapi ka ng bola. Tutunog ang passer. Hindi naabot yun para kay Chris Tulau. CEU Scorpions nanalasa dito at the end point ng ating second quarter with Malik Diop just closing that shaded lane para dito sa Asia Slashes. Score natin 48-30 CEU with an 18-point lead at the end of first half. Halftime po ng laban ng CEU Scorpions at ng Asia Slashes. 48-30, CEU with an 18-point lead at the half. Once again, Jay De La Cruz agad Juan Banal inside the Inares Sports Arena sa Pasig. And Juan, the CEU Scorpions, parang they never... Yung laro nila back in the previous conference, hindi nawala dito. Asia Slashes is just having some difficulties in that shaded lane. Salamat dito sa taong nagkangalang Malik Dio.
Debuting game of CEU Scorpions after, you know, a tremendous performance and showing in the previous conference. This time around though, may reinforcement na po sila. Nadagdagan na ng 2 pang manlalaro from 8 players to now 10 players in their lineup. But nonetheless, they still heavily depend on their go-to guys in the likes of Malik Diaz, and Rich Ginitaran. But take a look at the shooting right now. This is what's hurting Asia Slashes. They were actually competing toe-to-toe against CEU in the first quarter. Pagdating na second quarter, nag-iba yung ihip ng hangin. They weren't making their shots. 29% from the field. Samantalang to CEU, 42%. They've also put CEU more often than not in the free throw line, especially itong si Malik Diop. 11 made free throws compared to 4 out of 6 pa lang sila itong Asia Slashes sa free throws. But the rebounding completely dominated by CEU, 34-21, and that has led to second chance points, 16 and 9.
As you see, the leading scorers right here, Malik Diop with 17 points already. Samantha na 15 rebounds and 3 shot blocks. Kurt Sunga with 10 points. Rich Ginitaro with 7. Dave Bernabe with 5 points. Samantala sa kabila naman, Asia Slashes, Gab Reyes leading the charge here with 9 points. 7 kay Camacho, 5 kay Levi De La Cruz, then 4 points mula kay Adrian Salada. Yung 9 points ni Gab Reyes, he got that nung first quarter. He was going aggressive early against the defense of Malik Diop.
And well, they were trying to push itong si Malik Diop, and he was able to make a couple of stops. Pero biglang nag-adjust na to si Malik Diop, and then he got better entry passes, and which led to him better looks at the basket, easier for him. You know, kesa yung he comes from the free throw line, gets the ball that far, has to dribble his way. But we'll see what adjustment Asia. I think at the end of the day, they're playing a better job at defense. Yung offense nila yung nawala eh. Yun yung bigla naglaho. At they're trying to look for points, contribution from, of course, James Martinez. Silada hasn't been really contributing to their team. Right now, itong si Silada had 26 points in the previous game. Ngayon, 4 na puntos pa lamang siya. 2 out of 8, that's 25% from the field goal. So not really a beautiful shooting afternoon para kay Silada. And 0 out of 4 from the 3.
In general, ang Asia Slashes, 2 of 16 from 3-point area. Let's see if they'll try to change the story here in the third quarter. Jaco Slaide. Nakapuntos kaagad ang Asia Slashes early on.
Parang yung lineup ng Asia Slashes ngayon, defensive-minded. And the goal is really to give CEU a hard time. It's probably more physical against them.
Paul Escalona, challenge 3 right there, hindi pumasok. Rebound dito ng JP Saraw. Asia Slashes pushing this one forward. Saraw inside, again bothered by Malik Diop and company. Turnover pa ang Asia Slashes.
Ito yung mga tipong pag binato mo yung tira mo, nagpagdadasal ka na lang na makalusot yung bola. Diba?
Wala eh.
Parang ano bang, ba't ko ba nilagay yung sarili ko sa ganitong posisyon?
4 na yung supalpal dito ni Malik Diop. Escalona tries again. Paul Escalona, I think is feeling it. Kanina pa siya itong tumitira ng 3 dito.
Angelo Escalona, 3!
Nadagdagan pa ang lamang dito ng CEU Scorpions, 51-32. Ian Alban. Montik mabitawan ng bola. Bigay kay Afreco. Now they has it on the right side. Shot clock at 7. Far side 3. Way off.
Could have been a good sequence for Asia's Lashes because they were moving the ball well, diba? And until now they decided to take that jumper and it was way off.
The dynamic really changes pag nandyan talaga sa shaded lane yung Malik Diop. Hindi makatira ng maayos itong Asia Slashes. Samantala, Rich Ginitaron was fouled there. I think it will go on JP Saraw.
Yep.
Hanging foul, number 19, JP Sano. Is up first. One on Asia
Palaman
Slashes.
ni JP Saraw and Rich Ginitaran.
2 free throws for Rich
For a
Ginitaran.
couple of free throws so far. Rich Ginitaran with 7 points. Samano pa ng 3 rebounds yan. Make that 8 points for Rich. again, we mentioned earlier, Rich Ginitano, hindi pa natin nakitang tumira ng tres dito. So, 0 of 1 sa 3-pointer. Meanwhile, Asia Slash is having some trouble with the press of the Scorpions. 21-point lead, 53-32. Too frisky for Rich Ginitaran. Dinemo pa ng ating referee kung paano ginawa ni Ginitaran sa foul na yun.
Your second one on the Scorpions. 16 seconds on the shot clock.
Felix Apreco now with the ball. Pinabantayan ni Dave Bernabe. Apreco try to back down. Looking at the weak side. Binigay na lang kay Makamacho sa kaliwa. Shot clock at 6 for the Lashes. Laude has it up top. Shot clock at 2. Laude kailangan nangat. Pinasa pa kay Camacho. Naihabol ang tres. That is it!
Even Camacho was surprised about that shot. Just threw a Hail Mary. Wala pa nga sa forma yung pagbitaw niya. But still got it through. Good bailout shot there.
Finally, the blue shirts getting some points. Rich Ginitaran, second attempt at the three. Pinaw naman ni Rich Ginitaran.
Rich Ginitaran showing them how it's done. Ganito lang po kadali pumuntos.
Yan na, nakita na natin yung tres doon ni Rich Ginitaran. Balik na naman sa 21. Turnover na naman ang Asia Slashes. Escalona to Malik Dio. Hand off Ginitaran. Easy layup for Rich.
From Maudo Dio.
58-35. 7-21 sa ating third quarter. Alban, kinukulit ni Paul Escalona. Tinawagan tuloy ng foul.
Foul number 4, Angelo Escalona, his second. 2 on the Scorpions.
Take a look at this play right here. Umi-step back yung Rich Ginitaon. Usual play na ginagawa niya back in the first conference, and kahit doon naglalaro pa siya doon pa dito sa PBA D-League. Meanwhile, Apreco hindi maipagpag si Dave Bernabe. He has to pass that out. Shot lock at 2 for Asia Slashes. Camacho put it up. Nakaping with pa ng foul.
Nakahinga yung Asia Slashes doon because nauubos na naman yung shot clock nila. Itong CEU, good on-ball defense. You know, just staying right in front of the face of their opponent. Sino man yung umuopensa. Not really needing any help, but dun sa pagkakataon na yun, Camacho found a hole to drive to and was able to fish for the foul.
Pasok yung unang free throw ni Francis Camacho. So 22-point lead, down to 21 with 7:04 remaining. 2-for-2 si Francis Camacho. So far, Camacho with 12 points, leading the scoring dito para sa Asia Slashes. And quick foul. They check this loud there against Kurt
His
Suma.
third, 2 on Asia Slashes.
Under 7 minutes to play. Again, this is the first game of the Scorpions in this conference. Asia Slashes, pangalawa na to. They're looking for a victory, pero things are not looking like that at this point. 21 hinahabol nila. Balik pa sa CEU ang bola. Bernabe to Tioff. Hand off kay Escalona. Escalona, high looping layup, wala. Rebound nakuha ni Camacho. Forward pass dito kay Jekros Laude. Down low kay Saraw. Saraw inside. He got fouled there. Pero bago niya makuha yung bola.
And believe ka rin dito kay Saraw, you know, out of everybody that's playing for Asia Slash, parang siya lang yung hindi natatakot kay Malik Diouf eh. Diba? Nobody, he doesn't change his shot that much. Still continues to pound underneath. And hindi rin siya ganun katangkaran kahit compared dun sa ano. I think he's still undersized compared to the other bigs other than Malik Diouf of CEU, and yet he's still there. He's grinding.
Dinadaan niya rin dun sa, sabihin natin, lapad nito si JP Saraw as he made those two free throws. Still a 19-point lead for the Scorpions. Diop, give it go kay Sunga. Bigay kay Bernabe. Ganda naman ang pasa ng Scorpions. Napalakas nga lang yung one-handed hook shot. Itong si Dave Bernabe. Ian Alban. Harap pa rin si Paul Escalona. Shot na ka 10 for the Asia Slashes. JP Saraw tuloy-tuloy!
JP Saraw!
Like I said, JP Saraw not really intimidated whatsoever kay Malik Diouf. If not, he has flipped the switch. But Malik Diouf...
Kaya lang!
Dio! From Dave Bernabe.
Good cut to the basket. That was a strong cut. naligaw at nalidlang itong si Saraw.
Saro has to be reminded na kailangan bumalik siya sa depensa. Kanina, ang ganda ng layup niya eh. Bintis yung tira doon sa ilalim. Camacho, isa pa. Nabato.
Francis Camacho.
Walang pang na tinawag. Nevertheless, Camacho got the 2 points.
But you gotta appreciate the 5 on the floor para sa Asia Slashes. Kasi ito yung lumalaban against dito CEU. Grit and grind basketball.
Ginitaran. Hinahanap si Diop at the post. Nice denial there by JP Saraw. But our referee says, too much contact na.
Holding foul, number 19, JP Saraw. Levy de la Cruz. Time out, CEU
Si
Scorpions.
Levy de la Cruz and James Martinez. Pero bago
Levy de la Cruz coming in for Ian Alban.
called for
James Martinez for Garrett
5
Cruz.
and 10 remaining sa ating third quarter. CEU up by 17, 60-43. We'll be right back. Upcoming games ng Asia Slashes. Next game nila sa August 12 Monday against Nail Talk Sabio. August 19 against Marinerong Pilipino. Pagdating naman sa susunod na Lunes, after that,
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Aske ang kalaban nitong Asia Slashes. Malik Diop sa ilalim. Dinoble team. Ganda ng handoff.
Dave Bernabe from Mono Diop.
There we go.
Again, yung playing with composure itong CEU, that's the chemistry that we were talking about. Parang nagkakaabuyan na sila. Alam na kagad nila kung saan ang galawan na pupuntahan ng mga kakampi nila. Knows exactly where to pass the ball.
And doon sa defensive play ng Asia Slashes, dinoble team na nila. Ito si Malik Diop. Meanwhile, some serious pressure being applied here by the Scorpions in the backcourt.
Nakakatawa, no? Pati yung coaching staff ng CEU. But look at this guy! Look at the grit! Unintimidated somehow, challenging Malik Diop.
Second, 5 on the Scorpions.
Gotta applaud that.
2 free throws for
Walang
JP Saraw.
6'9", 6'9" dito kay JP Saraw
You
eh.
gotta applaud that.
Alam, mintis yung unang free throw. But if you're JP Saraw right now, makikita mo siya. Unti-unti na niya nakukuha yung confidence niya eh. Yan ang nakakatakot doon. Malalaman niya siguro eventually kung paano niya malulusutan itong si Malik Diop. Pero for Asia Slashes, still a tall mountain to climb here. 18-point deficit in their faces right now. Ganda ng pass sa ilalim. Kaso masyadong malalim itong si Dave Bernabe. Escalona follow-up, no good. 4 and 29 remaining sa ating third quarter. Martinez, binabangga-bangga ni Paul Escalona kanina. Ikot ni Camacho. Shot clock at 9 for Asia Slashes. Martinez going left. Martinez all the way. James Martinez scores plus a foul.
Catching down for James
Si
Martinez.
Escalona at saka si Malik Diop.
Making foul, the number 9 Mono Diop, his third.
Si Malik ang tinawagan ng foul. Look at this play right there.
Bonus free throw for James Martinez.
Ganda rin nung
Yep.
ginagawa ni JP Saraw.
Yeah, but you also appreciate yung James Martinez pagka-veterano niya. Dinala niya to, alam niya sumusunod si Escalona sa kanya, dinala niya dun sa direksyon ni Malik Diop. Sila ang nagbanggaan. And Malik Diop caught off guard, accidentally hits ito si James Martinez.
Down to a 15-point lead for the Scorpions, 62-47. Mukhang dadaan-dahan nito ng Asia Slashes. Again, Malik Diop showing some aggressiveness. Inuunahan niya sa
Foul, number
ballback.
19 JP
Ito
Saraw.
si JP Saraw.
Jason Delfinado coming in for Francis Camacho. Andrea Zenado.
Balik sa loob si Jason Delfinado. Si Adrian Senada. Upo si
14 seconds on the shot.
Si Apreco. 4:01 to be exact here in the third quarter. Zunga wanting to give it to Malik Diop. Ikot ang bola para sa Scorpions. Kinitaran, pabanda, no good. Diop offensive board. Diop second try. Got hacked. Two free throws coming up.
You know the eye, yung knack for the ball ni Malik Diop. I mean, the ball was in the air, people were tapping it, and then he'll just time it. Hihintayin niya lang. Tapos tsaka sabay lang lulusot doon to get that rebound.
2 free throws for
Lahat
Malik.
ng tao nagkakagulo para makuha yung bola. All he does is be patient and time it well.
Pasok yung unang free throw ni Malik Diop. At ang maganda doon, no, parang hindi nasasayang yung pagod ng player, kakatalon, kakatapik, kakaangat ng braso. Malik Diop, kung tsempo niya lang talaga, yung energy mo preserved eh. Kaso mintis yung pangalawa doon ni Diop. 16-point lead for the Scorpions, 63-47. Delfinado, step back, thinking about a three. Kaso gusto ipasa kay JP Saro, nakaganda ng pwesto doon sa poste.
I mean, you gotta
penalty.
just being aggressive.
Fourth foul
He
on
becomes
Dave
now a
Penalty.
threat underneath. Na tipong pagre-relax ka
2 free throws
CEO
for
ka,
JP Saro.
makikita mo na libre. Mapapalibre to si Saro dahil magaslaw siya. He keeps moving without the ball. You know, just positioning, trying to jock for position there. And right now, so now the eyes of CEU is not only diverted, it's now diverted to also looking at the shaded area, not only watching out for the guys like Celada or James Martinez.
Pasok pa yung unang free throw ni JP Saro. Upo muna si Dave Bernabe. Pasok itong si Van Tagal. In and out yung pangalawang free throw ni JP Saro. Asia Slashes looking at a 15-point lead, 63-48. Diop up top. Naghanap ng papasahan. Ganda ng pasa sa ilalim kay Tagal. Napalakas nga lang.
Kasi grabe rin naman yung vision, court vision nito ni Malik Diop. Ang tangkad kasi niya, towering over everybody. So he sees everything that's happening on the floor and then his ability to pass, which is, I think, underrated. Underrated itong passing ability and skill ni Malik Diop.
For JP Saro.
Natawagan ng 3-second violation ito si JP Saro. Pahinga muna siya sa bench. And if I were his teammates, bibigyan ko pa doon ng standing ovation eh. Ganda ng pinakita niya against Malik Diop. Sigurado sa fourth quarter yan yung magiging matchup. Pero masyadong malikot si Levin de la Cruz doon sa backcourt. Penalty na rin ng Asia Slashes. So free throw pa itong si Kurt Sunga. So far Kurt Sunga sa puntos sa dito sa laro. Dadagdagan pa niya dito. No problem para sa first free throw ni Kurt Sunga. So far makikita mo dito yung points in the paint story 1. Kaninang first half, points in the paint mo, namamayani yung CEU. Plus 12 sila. Somehow Asia Slashes na ibaba na ito. Plus 8 na lang ang CEU dito. Again, thanks to the efforts of JP Saro nung nasa loob siya doon. But again, back to a 17-point lead for the Scorpions. 65-48.
Look at that. Kung si Malik Diop ang tumatrap sa'yo. But oh, good
Ganda ng
passing.
pasahan.
Naligaw po si Malik Diop. After trapping, he didn't know where his man was. And that's the secret. Whenever your guy is trapping somebody, find yourself open, move. Don't stay stationary.
Back to a 15-point lead for the Scorpions. 2:39 sa ating third quarter. Ginitaran sa kaliwa. Lalabas para sa tres. Itong si Eric Wadles. And tumba si James Martinez sa ilalim.
Loose ball foul, number 30, James Martinez.
Loose ball. Sino pa yung tumamba? Siya pa yung foul. James Martinez was...
And the referee was saying,
Time out, Asia
hinawakan
Slashes.
kasi niya.
2:30 remaining. 65 for CEU. 50 for Asia Slashes. Timeout muna si Coach Alvin Gray. Taking us here inside the Inara Sports Arena sa Pasig. Yung exploits ng JP
Rachel
Saro
Pineda
Milano
looking for James Martinez. France
so far,
Diaz for
played the
Virtual.
majority of the third quarter, pero na-contribute niya dito. 6 points, tapos samahan mo pa.
2 free throws for Vata.
Bounce. Trains now at the bench ngayon, nag-free throw. Van Tagal.
Oh, way off. Kanina pa siya nagsastruggle. I think meron siya problema sa wrist niya kasi kanina pa niya.
Sayang, heavily bandaged rin yung wrist dito ni Van Tagal. Second free throw. Yun, nakuha sa angat.
At umatras siya ng mga isang hakbang.
2:30 remaining. 16 pa rin ang lamang dito ng Scorpions. Nagmamadali si Levi de la Cruz. Del Venado, atake. Kick out naman kay de la Cruz. Nice behind the back dribble. Kick out. Del Venado, there's the 3.
Yes, on Del Venado, 3.
Good ball movement. Aggressive move by De La Cruz and then kick out to Del Venado.
If you're Asia Slashes, talagang gusto mong pumasok yung mga outside shots mo kasi nga may Malik Diouf sa ilalim na nagpapahirap sa'yo every time na papasok ka. Meanwhile, Montik Maagoy ni Rickson Guerrero. Nilalabas ang bola, babalik sa Asia Slashes.
Swadless a little bit careless there with the pass. Good read there by Asia's Lashes. Guerrero tapping the ball and forcing a turnover against Rich Ginitara.
De La Cruz, sinasayawan itong si Eric Tuates. Hand out to Del Venado. Del Venado wanting to go right. Kaso, traveling ang tinawag ng ating referee. A minute and 46 remaining here in the third quarter. CEU holding on to a 13-point lead. Diouf. Bigay dito sa kanan kay Tuates. Shot clock at 10 for the Scorpions. Diaz going left, kick out, Tuates fires a 3. Too strong. Another offensive rebound.
You know that was made possible. It was Malik Diouf tapping the ball. Tagal benefiting from the tap of Malik Diouf. But the activity, just not being able to box him out. If he's 3 feet away from the basket where the ball bounces, magkakaproblema kasi tinatalon niya. Tinatapik-tapik na lang niya yung bola.
Dapat sa rebound pala, huwag mo talagang palapitin sa shaded lane ito si Malik Diouf sa rebound play. Balik sa loob dito si Jerome Santos. Van Tagal making his first. Ito nga, ang layo doon sa free throw line ito si Van Tagal. Mintis nga lang yung pangalawa. 14-point lead for the Scorpions. Levi de la Cruz, tuloy-tuloy, kick out. Ganda ng fake sa kaliwa. Pasok dito kay Cabres, lost that ball. Scorpions on the run. Diaz, Eric Tuates. Libre sa ilalim si Tagal. Tagal, one fake. Reverse play, it was good.
Very patient. Hindi man siya makashoot na maayos sa free throw. Pero that short stab looks very nice.
69-53 CEU. Del Venado looking to attack Diaz. Jason Del Venado. Almost a success.
No, he's been trying. He's been trying to at least, get some good looks in the basket.
Diaz has it. Tuates now looking at Del Venado using that Van Tagal screen. Diaz attacking baseline press. Diaz. Napasobra na epektos. Another try for the Scorpions, but nice steal by Rickson Guerrero. And Rickson Guerrero will go all the way.
Rickson Guerrero.
Nice defensive stop by Asia Slashes. Shot clock and game clock differential at 2 seconds. That's Diaz. Wanting to attack Adrian Celada. Bigay kay Tuates, left corner 3. Short. Celada the board.
They have the last shot here.
Aware pa sila. Celada, Lodges. Masyadong malakas. And that will do it for the third
And
quarter.
the 3 quarters, it's 69
Asia
to
Slashes.
55 for the
Nandun lang
CEU.
sila pero CEU Scorpions as well doing enough just to fend off Asia Slashes. Nagtapos ang ating third quarter to the score of 69-55, 14-point lead for the Scorpions at the end of 3. Back at us inside the Inare Sports Arena sa Pasig laban ng CEU Scorpions at ng Asia Slashes. Good day Pilipinas, Jay De La Cruz together with Juan Banal. And look at the scoring by quarters dito. Asia Slashes nakaisa ng quarter ng third.
That was a quarter well fought. I would have to credit somehow they're just starting the pace para dito. Not looking intimidated against Malik Dio.
Jerome Santos looking for that three. Masyado malakas. Rebound battle. Wala pa rin. Malik Diop look hurt.
Yeah, it looks
Andrea Zelada from London.
Taking advantage of that opportunity. Easy 2 for Zelada. At nakakatakot yung mga ganito. Hindi lumalayo itong Asia Slashes dito.
Foul number 10, Andrea Zelada is first
Andrea Zelada was
one on Asia Slashes.
Malik Dio is still wincing in pain.
Kinakausap sa ni Gabi Reyes dito.
And hindi yung sinasabi ni Gabriel.
Jim Del Campo coming in for Eric Thomas.
Balik sa loob si Eric Tuadles. Redes, Jem De Ocampo. Pumasok, upo si Eric Tuadles. 69-57 CEU. It's just a 12-point lead. Lance Diaz going left. And referee Albert Nubla says no basket. There's a foul on the ground. It's gonna go on.
Pushing foul to number 14, Cabrera.
Yes.
His third.
Ayaw po pwesto
Two on
yun sa
Asia
Manila.
Slashes.
Nagiging pisikalan na nga sila.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Let's see another tough challenge right here for Gab Reyes. Sideline inbound. Diop. Bigay dito kay Franz Diaz up top. Jerome Santos thought about the three. Hinihingi ni Diop sa poste. Bigay kay Jem De Ocampo. Shot lock at 3. De Ocampo floater is in.
Let's see De Ocampo, ha? Silent operator.
Jim Del Campo.
He's been taking good shots. Those pull-up.
As it counts.
Good answer back. Quick offense para sa Asia Slashes. But going back to CEU, you know, the thing about them is you don't know who's gonna take over like this one. Lahat ng manlalaro ng CEU may kumpiyansa na tumira. So everyone is a threat and Asia Slashes can't zero in on a specific guy. But this answer back by Guerrero on the other end. Just trying to, you know, address the outpour of CEU scoring. Binaba naman nila yung kalamangan to 11.
Again, tinatahan-tahan ng Slashes. Pero Malik Diop finally scoring. Just towering really over everybody.
Time out Asia Slashes.
Dito sa Asia Slashes. 73 CEU, Asia Slashes 60. Timeout is called right here. We'll be right back. Paalala lang natin yung tournament format dito. Each teams will play 6 games in the preliminary round. Bottom 2 teams ng kada group will be eliminated. Top 4 teams will advance to the quarterfinals of each group. Top 2 seeds will get a twice-to-beat advantage in the quarterfinals. Pagdating pa ng semifinals, magkakaroon ng crossover. So best of 3 yung semifinals and yung finals natin, best of 3 as well. Meanwhile, some serious press again by the Scorpions resulted to a turnover after a timeout dito sa Asia Slashes.
Masakit yun, you know? They were trying to stop the bleeding, calling a timeout, and then just like that, with the full court pressure of CEU, forcing a turnover.
Diop inside. 2 points for Malik Diop.
That was too easy.
75-60. Balik sa 15 lamang ng CEU dito. Andrea Zelada wanting to hand it off. Zelada, shot instead. Short. Rebound ni Diop. Pass break dito ang CEU. All the way! kay Jerome Santos.
Pante nito ng CEU. You know, they're switching right now. Doesn't matter who they're gonna match up against. Because kahit malusutan sila, because sa pagkakataon nun, si Silado yung bumabatay sa kanya, si Diaz. May D-off naman eh. Diba?
Rickson
Guerrero hindi magpapahuli dito. Nailing that jumper. Nakakasunod-sunod na puntos dito ni Rickson Guerrero. 77-62. Under 8 minutes to play. Diaz, kick out at the corner. Santos, baseline attack. Masyado na nasa liap. Diop again!
He's just a nightmare for any guy trying to defend him. Big Diop just putting up his normal, usual numbers.
So far, Malik Diop with 26 points and 20 rebounds.
What's new? 2020.
What's
new for Malik Diop? Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. Are you
Shot
surprised?
clock is at 40
No,
seconds.
not surprised. Parang, may nasa ko nga dito. Abot kaya 30-30? 7-25 pa to eh. Tignan natin. Kaso, on the offensive ng Asia Slashes,
Foul and rebound.
Si Jerome
Santos is
Santos.
fourth personal. 2 on the Scorpions.
ang pinagkaiba lang dito compared sa previous game ng Asia Slashes, yung 3-point shooting nila. Ito sa
2 free throws for Andrea Silado.
You gotta give credit to the perimeter defense of CEU. Yung mga gwadya nga nila, right on your face type of defense. Eh. No open shots. Yung Celada na 26 points nung nakaraan na laro. Eh, ngayon na naman, wala pa nga sa 10 eh.
Oh, to be exact, 6 points pa lang Adrian Celada. Hindi pa makapasok ng free throw. But another opportunity here for Asia Slashes. 7-18 sa ating laro. Celada, bigay sa kanto. New pace on the floor. That is Vince Batong Bakal. Kapos na kapos si Tira. Jerome Santos, tuloy-tuloy. Challenging Rickson Guerrero. Santos will go to the free throw line.
Hanging foul number 33, Rickson Guerrero. His second 3 on Asia Slashes.
Ito talaga yung nagawa nung
2 free throws for Jerome
lack of
Santos.
manpower ng CEU sa mga players tulad ni Jerome Santos,
Pero to si Santos, no, talaga sa open court, gusto niya yung, alam, Vergel Meneses, yung diretso niya talaga, eh, walang takot eh. And he's gonna glide in the air.
yung stretch nandun din eh. Pag umangat to si Jerome Santos, kaso
Again, Malik Diop, 21st rebound.
Opo.
And his 8th point.
28 points for Malik Diop.
Na problema din yung box out. Paano nakalusot si Malik Diop sa kabila?
Batong Bakal being trapped here. Nagkakaroon ng problema ang Asia Slashes and this will result to a turnover.
8-second backward violation.
And that's an 8-second violation pa.
James Kawako coming in for Vince Matubaka.
Mukhang nag-ubos na ng bench dito si Coach Alvin Gray. Pasok sa loob si James Cuanco, replacing Vince Batong Bakal. Franz Diaz starting to play here for the Scorpions. Diop asking it at the post.
Tino mo naman yun.
Munti pa pumasok.
The quick find of Malik Diop. Kasi nga naman, when he looks at his cutters, kitang-kita agad niya yung floor. Good vision.
Diop hindi nakatingin si Jerome Santos. But they have the ball. Tumira ng tres. That is in for Jerome Santos.
Jerome Santos, 3.
Broken play resulted to gold for the CEU Scorpions. Biggest lead of the game at 22. Celada. Gagawa na ng paraan dito. Bigay sa kanto. Gab Reyes. Got that jumper to go.
God Reyes.
84-64. Under 6 minutes to play. Diaz cannot score. Gab Reyes with a rebound. Asia Slashes looking to run. Rickson Guerrero na naman.
Rickson Guerrero.
Bilis ang laro ang kailangan gawin talaga ng Asia's Lashes. They only have 5 minutes remaining in the game clock and they're down by 18. It's an 8-second violation. Good pressure.
8-second backward violation.
Franz Diaz medyo
Big Maliga coming in
nagkampiyansa.
for Franz Diaz.
May tendency
Iyan
na
ang point
lumabot sa
for
nagalaw.
Rickson Guerrero.
Sinabing ubusin mo ng oras, dahan-dahan lang. Magdadahan-dahan sa backcourt eh. Balik sa loob si Ian Alban. 5:35 sa ating fourth quarter. Senada, going left. Senada, floater. Hindi na inantay na makasugod pa sa kanya si Malik Diop. Bling Murillo back in the game. Dano to Diop. Ganda na naman ang pasahan dito ng CEU. Labas kay Jem Leo Campo. Floater, wala. Rebound ni Reyes. Just in time lang ang angat yan kasi may matatawagan ng 3 seconds kung di pa inangat yun. Meanwhile, Diop, ganda pa ng pasa. Unselfish play right there.
Jem Leo Campo from Montenegro.
Diop in your team. Walang ka-ere-ere. Team basketball talaga ang hinahangad.
Malik Diop, 7th assist right now. I think he's looking for a double.
Triple-double to, ha?
4 and 50 pa sa ating laro dito. 20 lamang ng CEU. Jem De Ocampo. Malik Diop asking for it. So ibigay sa ilalim. Shot clock 8 for the Scorpions. Santos, hand off to Van Tagal. Last touch. Si Jai Grosado.
5.9 seconds on the shot clock.
Shot clock paubos na dito para sa CEU. Baseline inbound. And may delay of the game dito si Ian Alban.
Warning on Asia's
Malapit, too close for comfort.
For delivery. 5.9 seconds on the shot clock.
Nice pass. Malik
Diop!
Sarap talaga pag meron kang ganun.
No, but you gotta give credit also to the CEU coaching staff because napapadali din yung buhay nito ni Malik Diop.
Only found the number 26, Jem Leo Campo.
They set him up well.
His first 3 on the Scorpions.
4 and 27 sa ating laro. Name-measure pa ang Scorpions dito. Almost a backing violation kaso nauna yung foul ni Jem De Ocampo.
Pushing foul, the number 26, Jem De Ocampo, his second. 4 on the Scorpions.
14 foul din ng Scorpions. And Coach Derek Pomarin, no let up dito. Tinapik pa si Rich Ginitaran. Papasok pa dito sa loob. Gab Reyes, turnaround jumper. Nailang. Akala niya malapit na siya doon sa basket.
Rich Ginitaran coming in
No, there's
for
a
Van
good
Tagal.
that was a block by Malik Diop, so that's the 5th
8.3 seconds on the shot clock.
Have to check that. Yung panlimang supalpal na yun. Itong si Malik Diop. Meanwhile, 8.3 sa 24. Itong Asia Slashes. Turnover na naman. Malik Diop running. Pero nandun si James Kuwanko to bother that play. Labas muna dito ang bola. Atake ni Jai Grosado. Almost blocked by Diop. Hindi nga lang pumasok. Nice challenge right there. Jerome Santos, gustong isalampak. Masyado nga lang malakas ang kanyang bitaw. He will try to reset. Santos far side 3. And he got fouled on that attempt.
Santos is just all over the floor. I mean, you got the
Hanging foul,
energy of this kid.
Is a
He
first
just loves to play basketball.
3 free throws for Jerome Santos.
Tatlong free throw dito sa Jerome Santos.
Nakakatawa siya kasi parang he's just having fun. It's such a light mood for CEU. And you know, just knowing the story that they went through in the last conference and coming into this conference, parang you gotta be happy for them.
Christopher Lau coming in for James
Pangalawa ni
Kuwanko.
Jerome Santos. So, nakita ko na stats ito ni Malik Diop. 30 points, 25 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 blocks.
Pang fantasy.
All net yung pangatlo ni Jerome Santos doon. So far, 10 points for Jerome Santos here in this game.
Sino man naman yun?
Nakagaw pa ni Malik Diop. Pull-up jumper. Masyado lang malakas yung tira doon ni Bling Murillo. Murillo bigay kay Diop. Binaby yung tira. Kapos tuloy. Another try for the Scorpions. Nice pass! Humabol nga lang yung kamay doon ni Ian Alban and he will be tagged for the personal.
Pushing foul, the number 28, Ian Alban.
He just keeps playing. You know, he's the receiving end of a lot of
2 free throws for
physicality,
Montenegro.
but he's just there. Comes to work, shows up, clock in, clock out, doesn't take things personally.
Francis Camacho coming in for Andre Ensenada.
First free throw is good. 31st point of Maudo Malik Diop. Just 20 years of age ito si Malik Diop, ha?
Nakakatawa din, no? 2 years ago when we first saw him in a different league that we covered, iba pa siya eh, di ba? Hindi pa marunong. Awkward pa. Kakain niya ng rebound, put back. At,
Ngayon, nag-develop
Ian Alban.
as Ian Alban getting that day up to go. 91-68. Nice pass to Juan Banal.
pati ball bin ko lumipad eh.
Dave Ganabe coming in for Maudo Diop.
Ganda na sana ng pasa sa'yo ni Jem De Ocampo, eh. 3 and 15 remaining. Ito, pinakita pa talaga.
Pangalawang beses na to eh. Dalawang games na to eh.
Here's Martinez coming in for Chai
Direk
Cristau.
Harvey ba yan? O si Boss Mike?
Arnie
Sino ba
Dennis coming in
na may
for
pakulunan
Conference.
naman? Alam mo, feeling ko may highlight reel na ako eh. Lahat ng bola na tumatama sa akin eh. 2 consecutive game dates.
Kasi makasama natin sa ESPN 5, Direk Arvin Sincoliagas.
Alam mo, feeling ko hindi pa yan yung huli, mamaya may replay na naman eh. Pusahan tayo. Malakas ka to ko. May niluluto na naman na replay dyan.
Dave Ganabe.
Highlights of the game.
Featuring Juan Banal. Samantala, Dave Bernabe. Nakapuntos doon. With 3 minutes remaining, CEU with a 25-point lead.
Now the number 28, Lee Bonito. He has a first 5 on his markings.
Again, sakto 3 minuto pa nalalabi sa ating laro. Ian Alban, kinakausap pa si RJ Delas. To try to set this one up. Martinez, bigay dito kay Camacho. Camacho lost that ball. Forward pass to Rich Ginitaran. Na isasalampa ni Ginitaran. Pero mababa yung angat eh.
Kala ko may hops pa to si Rich Ginitaran eh.
95-68. CEU, 2 and 33.
And look, they're not letting up. CEU is still pounding and pounding. Look,
Sa Panea, wala. Ginitaran, isa pa. Third try. Sino ang titira? Bernabe against the basket because of foul.
As it counts for Dave Ganabe.
outworking
foul
the
number 9,
CEU,
Cristau.
having fun. Look at that. There's all smiles.
Here's the first.
May bonus free throw pa dito sa Dave Bernabe. Look at this one. Gusto pa talaga na may foul na kasama. Bago pumasok ang basket yan, pasok pa yung bonus. Palaki lang ng palaki ang lamang ng CU dito. Now stands at 30-98-68 for the Scorpions with
30-second timeout, Asia Slashes.
Tumawag na 30-second timeout dito si Coach Alvin Gray. Again, this is a different output from the first game nitong Asia Slashes. Samantala, games on Monday. Tuloy-tuloy action dito sa Inares Sports Arena sa Pasig. First game at 1:30, Albany Kings versus Black Mamba. Second game na 3:30, Marinero Filipino Skippers versus Basket Incorporated. Tapos third game natin 5:30. Paulit-ulit namin sinasabi ni Juan Banal. You gotta see this one. EIP Engineers versus PRT Sumisip, Basilan St. Clair. Talagang patindi ng patindi. Mga labanan dito sa PBA D-League. And for CEU Scorpions, mukhang hindi sila lamang ng 30 puntos dito. Patindi rin ng patindi yung
Yung
depensa
pressure
nila.
eh, no? Not letting up. Finally giving Malik Diop the rest that he deserves.
Francis Camacho for Cristau.
Eto, nakapuntos yung Francis Camacho. Same game lang nandun, pero Dave Bernabe almost scoring that fast break. Pero loose ball foul ang itatawag kay Dave Bernabe.
There's no foul, number 21, Dave Ganabe, penalty.
Again, pero mukhang huli
Fifth
na
foul
ng
on
Asia
Dave
Slashes.
Bernabe.
Nakita wala na naman si Malik Diop. Ayun, pumapasok na naman sa ilalim. But what with 2:01 remaining sa ating laro, this has gotta be a really tough one for
Your
Asia
free throws
Slashes.
for Ian Alban.
Couple of free throws right now for Ian Alban. Got that one to drop.
Eric Montes coming in for Champion.
Balik sa loob si Eric Tuadles. Ian Alban, second free throw, too strong. Gitaran, di pa rin titigil.
Last 2 minutes. Broadcast by Todd Hunter. Go crack. Under pressure.
Wallace pahabol na tres.
Eric Wallace 3.
Oh, and another turnover.
Joshua
Discussion pa sa
Macias coming
inbound.
in for Dave Bellamy.
CEU an opportunity for them to increase this lead. Again, pag mga ganitong tambakan na laro, talagang sasabihin natin, they're sending a message sa mga kasama nilang team sa Group A here. Remember, CEU is bracketed with AMA Online Education, Asia Slashes, nakalaban nila ngayon. Has Ken Green Warriors, yung iWalk, yung Neil Tok Sabio, tsaka yung Marinerong Pilipino. So this very young team, perhaps the youngest right now sa lahat ng 14 teams dito sa ating 2019 PBA D-League Foundation Cup. It's gonna give a lot of problems to other teams dito.
Well, they're the highly favored team. I mean, CEU being a runner-up in the last conference, what else do we expect? Plus the cutting enforcement pa.
Eric Tuadles now at the free throw line. Sasama pa sa scoring dito. First free throw is in. Talk about the reinforcements na hindi kasama dun sa 7-man lineup ng Scorpions as Tuadles nails the second free throw.
Vince Malababa coming in for Crystal.
Yung Gente Ocampo got 8 points. Itong si Paul Escalona have 3. Eric Tuadles, dadagdagan pa ito. So far, he has 5 points. In their first game, yung output nila, masasabi mong ang laking bagay na rin eh.
Hindi naman Lucino pa lumalaban pa rin from CEU. Diving for the ball, still pressuring. Look at the double team. Look at this trap. Forcing another turnover.
3-on fast break. Eric Tuadles gets a layup.
Eric Tuadles.
CEU is not looking at the score, I'm sure.
And ito yung sinasabi natin full court pressure ng CEU.
Ian Alban, tuloy-tuloy din, wala. And for the Scorpions, play goes on lang. Pastillas, hard foul there by RJ Deles.
All
They're
players
gonna
please
review-
proceed
they're
to
gonna
the
review that
area
foul.
in front of their respective benches, and both teams are advised to observe proper bench etiquette.
Ito, napatibay din yung mga tulad nitong si Joshua Abastillas, yung atake sa basket. Didn't back down sa challenge ng RJ Deles eh.
Kanina pa siya kinakatawan ni RJ Deles. Sinapansin na natin na he's trying to get his way around this young kid. But you want that fight in him.
Foul number 99, RJ Dillis.
Just a plain hard
It's
foul
for
for
personal.
RJ Deles. So Joshua Abastillas on the line now for
Your free throws for Joshua Abastidas.
61 seconds remaining sa ating laro. Final score na lang hintay natin dito.
Angelo Escalona coming in for Rich Quintanan.
Pasok ulit si Paul Escalona.
Rob Santos.
And also joining him is Van Tagal. Ito na, yung lineup dito ng CEU. Mga new faces on the floor dito. Pero with 1:01 remaining, let's see if they'll try to do something here.
Yun na naman yung trapping. They seem to be finding themselves in the trapping area. But
And nakalusot na si Adrian.
was able to use his speed. Circled around the defense.
49 seconds remaining. Turnover dito ang Scorpions. Nagmamadali dito ang Blue Shirts. Camacho, nice move right there. He's protecting that ball sa pag-angat niya. But they could have done that nung mas maaga pa, no? Sa laro na to. But the difference right there is yung Malik Diop, yung inside presence niya, really made it hard for Asia Slashes. Meanwhile, muntik pa maka-offensive rebound ng Scorpions. James Martinez nagmamadali na dito. Pero konting atras muna. 17 seconds na lang sa ating laro. CEU with a 32-point lead. Babawasan nga lang ni RJ Deles.
RJ Dillis.
Final 8 seconds, CEU, their debut game. They will start this conference with a bang. One.
Finally, sorry, check that. Itong CEU nga naman, tinutuloy lang yung kanilang run from
It's
the
at
last
the end of the ball
conference.
game. Our final
Matalo
score,
ng Asia
77
Slashes.
for the Asia Slashes. Kabas mo na to.
Finally meeting a team that is really used to playing here in the D-League. But yung James Martinez rin naman, hindi naman bago dito sa D-League. It just so happened talaga na malakas lang talaga tong CEU and one of the favorite teams in their bracket.
Scorpions winning this one 107-77, our final score. And of course, best player of the game, Juan Banal. No question.
Pwede ng week. Malik Diab, 31 points, 28 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 blocks, 4 steals. Tingnan mo naman, stat filler. Malik Diab, what more can you ask for from this kid?
Malik Diab just showing how dominant he is dito sa ating kompetensiya na to. Again, games on Monday sa Inares Sports Arena. 1:30 ng hapon mag-uumpisa ang laro. First game, Albany Kings versus Black Mamba. Second game, Marinerong Filipino Skippers versus Haskem. Third game, DIP Engineers kontra BRT Sumisip St. Clair Basilan. It's nice working with you, Juan Banal, dito sa PBA D-League. Magkakasama ulit tayo sa radyo. On behalf of my partner again, Juan Banal, and all of the hardworking men and women of ESPN5 and PBA Rush, this has been Jay De La Cruz. Maraming salamat, Pilipinas, and magandang araw po sa inyo.